Hi everybody, this is Milky. Today I'm going to share with you my 5 tips for how to have a great start in Embark. These are the tips that I wish I know before I started the game, and trust me, I learned this tip the hard way. Like when my entire colony was murdered brutally by flies, and when my baby starved to death, and we have to eat mysterious meat. Hopefully, with these tips, your colony can avoid such disaster, so let's get started. My first tip is building your base near fresh water and food source. Like all other colony, the utmost important thing is we need to make sure our people is not starving and they have fresh water to drink. One big mistake I made is that I found a big waterside base, and I remember thinking, this is a great place, these are all the waters in the world here. Then I realized, don't pick the seaside base, because other than the great view, your people will die of thirst and never touch the salty water. So be sure to check that you're setting your base near fresh water and good resources such as wheat, blueberry, forest mushrooms. Probably it's the best to have a decent variety of food source near your base so you can collect different seeds and start growing them. Now that we're secure what we need to survive, my tips about how to grow our colony. In Embark, the only way to get more worker is the old-fashioned way, which we set up partners, build them a bedroom, put a double bed in it, and please make sure to assign the owner of the bed to ensure the couple sleeps together in one bed. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious fight. Be careful, people in Embark also likes privacy, so we don't want to put multiple beds in one bedroom, it will decrease their mood. And you can check your crew relationship with each other in the relationship panel on the right side. You can see whether they're partner, their friend, or even their sibling, their parents. It's very helpful and very fast to figure out who can make babies together. The third tip is creating a farm early. More food is always better than no food. One of the mistakes I made was having a really small farm in the early game and my people was starving. I had to go through one of my newborn baby to starve to death, and that's my darkest Embark day. Yes, in Embark, you can have an emergency ration and the mysteries meat, but there's a mood penalty if your people eats it. Also, you can get human skin and make rope out of it. Yes, there are a variety of crazy things you can do in Embark. My fourth tip is building your weapon as early as you can. This is definitely the next thing I would start to create after food and water issue is resolved. Because this is a tough world in Embark, and so many things can kill your whole colony. By which I mean an enraged cute bunny that comes and kill my entire colony, or a group of flies that suddenly one day decide to wipe out my entire crew. Yes, these flies are worse than Thanos because they don't stop after wiping out half of the population.
You should have gone for the head.
Any weapon would be greatly helpful during the fight, and attacking those enemies as a group can be greatly helpful. My last tip is about productivity and less about survival. When you have more people, it's better to assign jobs using the job panel so certain people can focus on dedicated tasks instead of everybody do everything. The more a person does a specific task, the better he or she is at it. This way, you can have people who are really good at one thing and do it great. To go more in depth, you can actually click on that person and looking at the details to learn more about that person and see what they're potentially good at. And assign tasks based on their personal trait. For example, this guy here, his last name is Gross, but he's the muscle of my crew because you can see he's very athletic and very strong.
Respectable muscles!
So he's mostly assigned to hunting and gathering. So that's my 5 tips for Embark. Embark is an amazing game and I just love it so much. It can be challenging sometimes.
Welcome to the apocalypse, Mr. Squidward. I hope you like leather.
But I believe that's what makes it fun. If you're also playing Embark, please share with me your awesome colony story, good or bad. It's just very fun to hear and look at what other people has created in this big wild Embark world. I can't wait to learn more about this game. Please hit the like button if you like this video and want to see more about it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time!